Cannon stick. Kim here, homeschooling mom 2-4 and chaos coordinator since 2009. I think I was a teenager, good grief. Do you ever have one of those days where it comes to the end of the day and you think, did I do anything today? And you stop and you flash back like, okay, well, I made some bread, some laundry. We did schoolwork for one kid. The other kid was somewhat sick and stopped a lot of fights, gave a bath, read some books at some point to somebody, had coffee, went to the library, went to the grocery store. It just feels like I didn't do anything, and yet I did. That's called like the hamster wheel, right? All right, so I went to Aldi and did our mid-month grocery haul. It was 35 something. I forget how much I had left.
Editor Kim here. My budget was $500. The end of the last grocery budget was $479.11, which left $20.89. So I did go a little over. It is what it is, but it's significantly less than the typical $1,000 that we spend on groceries.
This month was a grocery challenge to see if we could stay under 500. If you don't count toiletries, or would have made it with room to spare. But anyway, this is a middle of month haul from Aldi. Before I get to this grocery haul, I'm gonna throw in what I want to remember about this time in life right now. The things that make me smile, things that I want to remember. John, I want to remember potty training. It has honestly been the best out of all the kids, and I laughed so hard so many times. For instance, John's cues for numbers 1 and number 2 were quite hilarious. I knew he needed to do number 1 when he started lining up the vitamins in the hallway. He would demand to have the vitamin bottles, and I gave him the unopened ones, and he would line them up in the hallway and then pick armfuls and run into the kitchen and put them on the bench. And then he would take all the ones from the bench and run in the hallway and line them up on the hallway over and over again. And that was my cue that he really needed to pee. His poop cue was finding a nice cushion or blanket to sit on and throwing blankets over his head. Genevieve right now, when they play with the balls that we have inside or when we go swimming, their favorite phrase is cannon stick. Instead of a cannonball, it's a cannon stick, and it's when you stand with your arms straight down and you just jump in so you don't make a splash. And Genevieve also is outside all the time with the cats. I find them curled up on a chair and she just sits and she pets them, and she is not my calm child, so seeing her calm and in the zone is just, it melts my heart. We recently got into playing lots of board games and card games. Charlotte particularly has fallen in love with the game Trash Pandas. Listening to her talk about it with family and friends, trying to explain it. The game itself is really funny to listen to if you're not playing because of the words you say in it, like fish, pie, shiny. When you hear them talking about it, it sounds hilarious because it sounds like they're speaking some semi-foreign English language. And she also recently learned to bake brownies from scratch, and she kept asking, "What's next, Mom?" What does the recipe say? And then it was, okay, I did it. Now what's next? What does the recipe say? And she did it. The brownies by herself. She was quite proud of herself. And then Samantha really reaching that age where she can be really and truly helpful. There was one night I was elbows deep in something and John needed a bath. So she not only got him his bath, she brushed his teeth, she got his PJs on, she got his diaper on, everything. So it was quite amazing how incredibly helpful that is to have a child who can just jump in. And then finally, because we're playing more board games, Jeremy and I have been playing Wingspan quite a bit in the evenings. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled program. We don't typically do bananas. Kids have digestive issues and this stops them up, but they do love them. So this is a treat. That was a lot of details and TMI. I'm probably going to edit that out. All right, I got some avocados. We're going to sit out and let them ripen. Cucumber, just for munchies. I have one child that likes kiwi. Hopefully she will eat all of these. These are going to go into a glass jar. I have a video down below of how we store strawberries and they keep them fresh for weeks. Pink tomatoes. I like red tomatoes. These are not in season. I don't know why I even got them. I'll eat them, but whatever. Anyway, I need these peppers for a couple meals. 4 dozen eggs to get us to the end of the month. We have doubled eggs at the end of the week, this week for one of our meals. A couple more gallons of milk, lettuce for salads, and then potatoes. These were a pain in the butt to find. All of the bags, they were all wet. Does your grocer not know how to store potatoes? Because even I know that one. This is the driest bag I could find. Okay, now it's time to clean the kitchen, pick up the living room, do some laundry. Still gonna feel like I did nothing at the end of the day. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The important part is to learn from them. God bless. Oh, one more thing that happened recently is John had his first dental appointment, and Genevieve and him loved the dentist and ask all the time when they're going back. I have no idea why they loved it so much. He just had a special touch, I guess.